This is a crypto warning emergency video as there's going to potentially be a lot of volatility coming in the crypto markets starting right now. The reason for this is because there's going to be a huge cataclysmic Fed event next week where they're going to potentially be raising interest rates higher than expectations. We're going to be talking about that in this video, and we're also going to be talking about what is happening for cryptocurrencies because we have Ethereum just broke the highs today. Very interesting to see that. But there is something important that I need to share you as there is a bearish divergence, which means that we could see a dip. We could see a crash here very soon. So make sure you watch this video unto the very end. You cannot miss anything that I have in store for you. What's up, Miles? It's ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you love cryptocurrencies, and let me know your favorite cryptocurrency in the comments below. What cryptocurrency are you very bullish on from now the next couple of months? Which cryptocurrency do you think will outperform pretty much everything? Also, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos. Now, let's dive straight into the content as we must get straight to the point. So, we're going to be talking about what's going to be happening next week. I'm going to be showing you what's happening behind the scenes in the charts. And I also have some very important information that I'm going to get to right this second. So Citi says crypto contagion appears to have ceased. So there's actually a lot of information that's coming out. Look at the other title. Stablecoin outflows have stemmed and outflows from ETFs have also stabilized, the report said. So we're actually getting financial institutions to come out and say that the bull market is potentially starting, that this whole bear market and crashing thing is over with. If you just Google that, you're going to see a lot of headlines with major financial institutions and major players in the crypto space. So that is very interesting. We're beginning to see a change in the narrative versus things are going to zero and Bitcoin is going to 6K to cryptos are bouncing up and recovering. So that is usually an indication that we have reached a bottom and that we're going to continue to recover, but it does not mean that there's not going to be volatility from now and the next couple of weeks and so forth. So we have that happening. Also on the charts, what we are seeing is we see cryptos are bullish, right? Like we take a look at Ethereum is breaking highs, higher lows, looking beautiful. And if we go to Bitcoin, it's a little bit different story. So we know that Bitcoin moves the entire market. Bitcoin has made a lower high for the meantime. We could still bounce up and actually continue to break this resistance, which honestly is likely. But since we have failed to make a higher high, this is an indication that the crypto market is kind of slowed down for a little bit. We're taking a little breather, which is completely healthy, completely normal. And let me pull up an indicator. I'm pulling out the RSI. So the RSI usually is an indication of where cryptos are honestly going to be heading, especially when we see divergences. So we are seeing a downtrend with the RSI, and we are seeing the uptrend with Bitcoin. So we are seeing this trend, this direction here, but the RSI is moving down. This is called the hidden bearish divergence, which usually lets you know before a crash or a dump is about to take place or a correction in the market. So we're seeing that for Bitcoin. We're also seeing that for Ethereum. Look at this. Ethereum has higher highs, higher lows, looking very bullish. And look at the RSI. This thing is moving down. So that usually is an indication that the weakness is happening in the market, that the strength of the market is beginning to be lost, and that there's a potential correction or dump coming very, very soon. Now, this is not 100% accurate, but when we see these in the higher time frames, like the 4-hour time frame, they honestly are fairly accurate. So that is also in the cards. So we go over to forexfactory.com where we can see the economic calendar for the entire world. And we see that on the 27th of July, which is next Wednesday, the Fed is going to be speaking from 2 to 3 o'clock, and they're going to make a statement. They're going to talk about the federal funds rate, and then they're also going to have a press conference. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be talking about interest rates and how much they're going to raise interest rates based on last month's CPI or inflation data. And as inflation has come in higher, way higher than expected, and is at all-time highs for the past 40 years, there is a strong possibility that they could raise interest rates higher than what they have been saying. Now, there's a lot of analysts actually out there who believe that the Fed is going to continue with what they've been maintaining to say of 75 basis points for the next couple of sessions. So I honestly think that that is going to happen. And if that does happen, the markets are probably going to react in a very bullish way. Now, some people are expecting them to raise basis points by 100 basis points per the next 2 sessions. And if that is to be the case, that might have somewhat of a bearish effect on the crypto market, on the stock market, and so forth. But we must go into the stock market. Let's take a look at the stock market. Let's see what's happening. So what we can see here is the stock market is continuing to be bullish, and we're seeing a little bit of a dip today. And the stock markets continue to rally and to be bullish as the S&P finally broke over 4,000, which is very, very good. But we're seeing a significant dip in the stock market today. And this is actually due because traders are probably anticipating the volatility of what the Fed is going to be saying and what could be potentially happening next week. So that's kind of being priced in. As of right now, cryptos are honestly still very bullish. Ethereum's bullish, Bitcoin's bullish, Dogecoin, a lot of cryptocurrencies are very bullish, but I am expecting a pullback here potentially over the weekend, which may or may not happen. We may continue to just rally because there's a lot of great things that are happening right now, especially for Ethereum and a lot of altcoins and cryptocurrencies, which could push them up a lot further. So we want to be prepared for that. But also cryptocurrencies overall are bullish, and I do believe that despite what's going to be said next week, that we are going to continue to head up. In my opinion, we could get somewhat of a dip, but I do believe we're going to continue to bounce up here these next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, and that we have started the bull run. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments below. And also make sure you join the Patreon where we are making profitable trade alerts. Seems like every single day this past couple of weeks, we put a buy alert out for Ethereum of about $1,500 yesterday morning, and it reached this morning $1,650. So you would have made significant profits with the Ethereum buy alerts. And we even did another buy alert in the afternoon for the people that missed that in tier 3 at around 1570. So congratulations if you were able to enter into those trades. We're making profits even while the market is volatile, bearish, going sideways, going up or down. If you want to get access to these trade alerts, join tier 3 in the Patreon. Now make sure you also get your $4,000 deposit bonus over on Bybit by using the link in my video description below. And also, I'm creating a new course in crypto mentoring program where you can learn how to make 1% to 2% every single day trading cryptocurrency. If you are interested in that, apply with the link in my video description. Make sure you also follow my socials. And if you got something out of this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe with notifications on. Below the comment sections with your thoughts on this video. I'd love to get to your comments, and I will see you all later. Have a good one.